Welcome back everybody to the channel and welcome back to another Legend Football Manager experiment. We're going to be looking today at Steven Gerrard as Liverpool manager. We kicked off with Sir Alex Ferguson back at Manchester United. Today we're going to be looking at current Rangers manager and ex-Liverpool captain Stevie G back at Anfield to see how he can get on. Before we kick off though, if you do have any suggestions for any of the legends that you want to see at old clubs, do let me know. Put them in the comment section down below. Hit that subscribe button and hit the like button as well. It's always appreciated. So we'll kick off by looking at Gerrard. And of course, Rangers was, or still is, his first job as a manager. In Football Manager, they don't really give him flattering attributes, to be honest. Mentally, he's superb. 20 determinations, adaptability at 14, level of discipline 15, man management, motivation, judging player ability are all pretty good. But his actual coaching side of things aren't brilliant. So I don't think it matters massively if he has a good backroom staff. But, you know, obviously that's there and he's still young. He's still going to be taking his coaching badges and so on. So that's what his attributes look like. Liverpool as a whole let's have a look. They're normally pretty good on this game, by the way. Let's look at season preview. They're expected to finish second in the league. 3-1 to finish second. 3-1 to win the league, rather. And, you know, favoured to finish second. So we'll skip forward for around 5 seasons to see how Stevie G does. Obviously, if he's sacked or leaves the club earlier, that's when it will end. But, yeah, let's kick off with season 1. So the end of the 18-19 season, and Gerrard is still in charge of Liverpool. Attributes look pretty similar to what they were before, and you know, one positive is that he's delighted to be in charge of one of his favourite clubs. So pretty good. Let's find out how Liverpool got on, and they finished second in the Premier League, which is not a bad run, to be honest. I know they were predicted to finish second, but first season in management, he's done very well. Only 4 points off the top spot, however, 5 points from the 5th place as well. So it was pretty close in there, to be fair. Mo Salah becoming the top goal scorer. They actually won the FA Cup and won the Carabao Cup as well. So really, really good season for them. Knocked out in the Champions League in the first knockout round by Real Madrid, which I suppose is understandable, but those 2 tournaments, that's fantastic. 2 domestic silverware trophies in his first season. He brought in 4 players. De Ligt from Ajax for quite a big fee, 35 mil, potentially rising up to about 50. He played a handful of games, but he still looks really good. He looks fantastic for his age. Almiron from Atlanta United, who I know is a pretty good player on this game, didn't play much football for them at all. However, all of these coming on deadline day in January. Wilmar Barrios from Boca Juniors comes in. And Sergio Escudero from Sevilla, who's a left-back, came in, and he only played 1 game in the league. Players at left, Shaqiri, Moreno and Markovic all left for quite big fees. A few players went out on loan as well. But yeah, overall a very, very solid first season for Stevie G. I think he's done very, very well. Of course, the key now is to see if he can extend the silverware onto maybe the Premier League, try and win the Premier League. But Mo Salah finishing top goal scorer quite comfortably with 26 goals. Firmino with 11, Mane with 17, Sturridge got 12 as well. Tactic-wise, he was playing, let's see what sort of formation, almost like a 4-3-3 or 4-1-4-1, so not a bad formation. Salah out on the right, Mane on the left, Firmino up top. Very, very good front three. So let's get forward to the end of season 2. Gerrard's job definitely safe at the moment with how he's performed in his first season. But yeah, let's see how he gets on. So then it's the end of the 19-20 season, and oh dear, available jobs Liverpool. So what has gone on there? Steven Gerrard has been, well, he's either sacked or left Liverpool. First things first, a lot of his attributes have improved quite a lot. But let's find out what's happened here. Career stats, no milestones. So Liverpool sacked as manager because they finished 6th in the league. But it seems like Liverpool had quite a good run. So let's see what's happened there. Liverpool then have sacked Stevie G as boss. Firstly, let's check. He was a manager throughout the whole season. He was. And 59% win ratio overall over the 2 seasons. 70 games won, only 19 games lost. And he was sacked due to them finishing 6th. So obviously no Champions League football. Runners-up in the FA Cup. They lost out to United. Quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. Runner-up in the Community Shield. So silverware-wise, they didn't have the best of seasons. I mean, Champions League semi-finalist is pretty good going. But finishing 6th obviously wasn't good enough. Only 5 points behind the top 4, which has changed again. Arsenal winning the league. Mane, obviously Salah didn't really perform this season because he bagged a lot of goals in the league, and that's probably what's let them down. Players they brought in though, Marco Verratti for almost £80 million. He looks really good as well. It's a big bit of business. Vasalshko from Atleti, Barak from Udinese, Balotelli came in from Atlanta, and Visca from a club in Turkey as well. £146 million brought in though. They sold Fabinho to Bayern for £70 million, which is a lot of money. Daniel Sturridge left for £30 million. Danny Ings left for almost £20 million. James Milner, Mignolet, Klein. So some big players left the club and they brought in some big money, but obviously didn't really get the performances. Salah only getting 14 goals compared to what is 27 he got last season. Firmino and Mane with just 16 each as well. Balotelli coming back to the club only grabbing 5 goals. Yeah, it wasn't the most ideal of seasons. Sticking with the same formation by the looks of it, but it's disappointing to see that after just 1 season, or 2 full seasons rather, that Stevie G's gone and he's been sacked as manager. Games won. I think his ratio is very good as a manager and he's done very well at Liverpool, but it's a shame. I actually thought this one would maybe last a little bit longer. I don't think there's anything else that can be shown on here. No, I don't think it is. Unemployment, Gerrard moving on following. No, I don't think there's anything else there. So there we go, end of that experiment. Second season syndrome for Steven Gerrard, unfortunately. Had a very good first season. We were probably hoping to build on that, especially with the amount of money that was spent. But it looks like he couldn't get the best out of 1 or 2 players. And in the end, it's cost him his job in Season 2. As I said, if you've got any suggestions for some more experiments, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until next time, I'll see you all very, very soon.